Me.
You,
I mean, I collect them after every fight,
Yeah,
but I like to have spares.
so I believe we discussed this. So the amount of daggers you could carry at once was 4.
Okay, and I have 3 right
You
now,
have
so I can pick
3.
up another.
So right now you've got 4 daggers. We'll update your character sheet later, but you've got 4 daggers on you right now. We just make a note somewhere that you've got 4 daggers.
Can I swap out my normal dagger for like 2 squiggly daggers?
Yeah, you can do that, but they would just be classed as a dagger in D&D Beyond.
I know, but
Yeah.
I want squiggly daggers.
You can happily do that.
Can I carry more daggers for him? Because I only have 2,
Squiggly,
which I never actually use. So could I technically pick up the spare one for him?
You could, if you want, yeah. So I would say right now the limit for dagger for you saying it, the limit for dagger carrying is 4 because that's what you specialize in daggers. Bridget, how many do you currently have?
I currently
2.
have 2.
I would say you can carry 1 more because you've got your daggers, a short sword, and a bow.
I don't think I've not got a short sword, do I? I don't think I have a short sword. I think I only have daggers. Yeah, I've only got daggers.
I can have 2 equipped, right?
You can have 2 equipped at once, yes. So you can take, yes, I said you can take another dagger, 2 daggers. Yeah, you can only have 2 equipped though. But if you were to throw one, so in a sense, like if you were to throw one, that would instantly get taken away for one of the ones that isn't equipped first. For another one, same process, but then when you throw another one, it gets taken out of your bonus, and then you throw the last one, you're out of daggers. Sort of deal.
Wait, hold on, what?
Right, so you've got currently 4 daggers. So if you were to take a dagger and throw it, that's 1 dagger taken away. And it wouldn't be one of the ones you have currently equipped.
Oh.
You take a next one, you throw it. That's just 2 of them gone out of the non-equipped. If you take your next one and throw it, that's your bonus action one gone. And then if you take your last dagger and throw it, that's your main one gone.
See, I thought it would have been I throw them, it's the equipped one, and then I have to spend an action to go through like my stuff to get another.
In a sense, when you have your daggers, you'll have your daggers on around your waist for quick access.
Okay.
So the reason I'm saying this is the fact that you take out a dagger, you instantly throw it. The reason I'm saying this in D&D Beyond, so you don't have to constantly equip and unequip daggers, it takes out of the unequipped ones first and works its way down from unequipped to equipped. The sole reason it's just easier to maintain that way. Okay, so you have successfully killed the dark robe female.
Cool.
El Nonyo.
Wait, was I able to pick up the extra dagger?
Yeah, you've got an extra dagger. El Nonyo, can you give me a perception check, please? 15. And then you start to hear the sounds of what sounds to be movement coming from down here.
I'm completely out of it. I'm just 1,000 yards staring into the wall.
Sure.
I'm slumped like against the wall, almost against the door, just staring at the wall. My hat off, everything.
Can I like walk over, give him a little pat, and be like, "It's okay, bud. We all have a bad day."
Yeah. So El Nonyo, what happens?
Stop. I'm just staring. I don't even acknowledge you.
He is.
I'm gonna have some fun with this. So, first thing, I'm going to command the skeletons.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell them to get that bitch's corpse, put it in that sarcophagus, and seal it.
Okay. So both skeletons look at you and they lift up her corpse, bring it to the sarcophagus and drop it in. When they go to lift and our corpse kind of sinks in and stuff and like lies motionless, they then go to the sarcophagus's lid and try to lift it. But when they lift it, you notice that the sarcophagus is in bits. And a lot of, like, when they lift it, they got like 2 big chunks each in their hand, and the middle bit is just sitting there like in bits in the floor. And they put in the bits they can, but they can't seal the middle part of it.
That's enough.
And they then look.
They tried their best.
Yep. So that's what they do.
They worked with what they had. And while they do that, I am actually going to head over to. How did I end up in the wall?
How do you do that? I don't get how you're the only. That's twice that's happened.
Look, I do
Hold
it
on.
in every game. It doesn't surprise me I can do it in this. Right?
Don't try and force it, because I will make it so you can't.
I do it with the arrow keys. I'm like, I'll just make a couple of movements and I go flong.
It will be like there's a tiny gap in the wall that you manage to glitch yourself out of. Right, so you've...
Okay. Right, so I'm gonna head over to Nanya.
Yep.
And I'm going to sort of stand half over him, grab one shoulder, stare him dead in the eyes and say, what was that just now?
I don't know. I don't know. And I'm just gonna kind of just 1,000-yard stare at it still. Just like just past Knuckles.
You recognize his high school crush.
This
I am going,
this I shouldn't. You could be. No. And that's it.
I am going to grip him harder,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to, in Infernal,
Okay.
say, Nonyo, talk to me.
I don't understand.
So yeah,
I
El
don't
Nino,
say.
Craven, you notice El Nino's face look at you. Doesn't understand a word that you're saying right now.
Okay.
Hmm.
I am going to do my best, considering he's the strongest individual, to pull him to his feet.
I'm willingly getting to my feet.
Yeah, I was
like,
going to ask if you were going to well lead and lead. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to help him to his feet. I'm going to sort of buddy, you know, not being a dick, give him a bit of like a wake-up slap.
Okay.
And say, come
Roll
on,
strength.
Now's well, we'll figure this out later. Now's not the time. We have some shit to do.
I'm gonna nod like we have to keep moving.
Yep.
We have to get out of this place.
And I'll just say, I agree. Let's go.
Okay.
Imagine you roll high strength and just accidentally slap him into
So
the wall.
then now that you're in the hallway, you do start to hear the sense of movement coming from behind this door.
I'm gonna. Can I sneak and then try to sleight of hand the door open?
Open? Yeah, on you go.
So I'm gonna do the whole stealth thing to make sure that I'm being a sneaky boy.
And I sense your stealth.
I'm going to motion to the
And,
skeletons.
Yeah, the skeletons
sleight
will
of hand
automatically
open.
just start. Yep. So you partially open the door. So upon opening the door,
Moving, I'm gonna grab El Nino and I'm gonna throw him up against the wall and I'm just gonna say to him, like in a really dead serious voice, "What the fuck was that?"
Basically what I just did.
yeah.
Yeah, but I was still in the room at the time when you did it, so
Yeah.
I'm now waiting until you are out of you have gone into that room and I've grabbed him while he's on his own.
I don't know.
Yeah. So you're having this conversation with El Nino and stuff.
I'm just
so
gonna say him. I was like, don't fucking lie to me. You knew. I seen it in your face.
I'm
You
not
knew.
lying.
Also, the
Yeah.
irony of Kim pushing a 6'8" man against a wall.
I know.
yeah. So
I have strength,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
bitches.
whoa. I don't
So-
have a clue.
whether you're having this discussion, Cam, if you want, you can insight check. You can do if you want right now to see if he's telling the truth or not. Say El
yeah, I'm
Nino,
gonna roll- I'm
you
gonna roll
can
insight.
roll whatever you wish, but I think I know you're not. Senric, upon opening the door, you notice that
Do I contest roll?
it's up to
Okay.
you.
Yeah, nah.
No.
Shouldn't be.
Bridget, El Nino is, in a sense, he has no idea what has just happened.
Yeah.
He is. You don't notice this, but looking at him, like, if you've never seen a Dragonborn go pale, the Dragonborn, he's pale. Right? In a sense, you can tell he's pale and shocked of what just happened. Senric, upon opening the door. So, upon opening the door, you notice that this room is
I'll
partially
let
lit.
Cedric go and then we can follow
Yeah.
him.
Partially lit with two torches, one directly to the north of the wall here, and one just off to the south, the west. And you also notice that getting to their feet is what looks to be 4 cultists, or 4 people dressed in dark black armor, beginning to get to their feet.
Fuck, I'm out of oil flasks. Anyone got a spare oil flask?
Are you? I'm the only one that's. Are you relaying this back to us, or are you just asking?
Yeah, I'm actually asking.
You know
If
what?
they don't know I'm here, I'm still sneaking.
No, and essentially
Sure.
partially
I handed
opened
my
the
oil-
door.
I handed my oil flask.
Sure. Molotov in this?
I'm Molotoving this. No, I'm not Molotoving this. I'm fireballing this.
Yeah, in a sense, in my mind, I'm picturing you getting a rag, sticking it in there, filling it with oil, lighting it, and throwing it. Right? So,
Removing that from my equipment.
Yeah.
yep. Okay, so obviously this is a weapon that you're not efficient with. So I need you to
Yes.
give me a dex throw. Just
Okay.
your dex, your dex with your dex.
dexterity.
Yep, dexterity with your
God damn it.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay.
No.
So,
These just aren't getting off, are they?
you...
No, they're not.
And a question, where were you aiming for when you threw it?
Like about right here.
Perfect, so about there. Okay. So you take it, light it, and throw it. Upon doing so and throwing it, you, in a sense... You're aiming here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You all noticed when Sennick opens the door well enough, throws this vial of oil lit, slightly missing target and landing just at the edge of the sarcophagus. Upon entering the sarcophagus, it clips the edge and shatters. But,
Isn't that what's supposed to happen?
yes. But there is enough force from the overflow to cause the oil to ignite and burst into flames.
It does or it doesn't?
It does.
Hell
So,
Good.
1
So
second.
hold on. I was doing this, and of course I am very quietly whispering, "Fireball, bitch." Because I'm sneaked, so I
fly?
can't yell it out.
Okay,
Is that a fly?
landing in the center of the room, the oil 65 lands, dealing you in a sense hit all. You clip all 4, luckily. 50-10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Jeez. Okay. A lot of fucking shit that does. Holy crap. Okay. Upon flying this in, noticing that they're in a sense don't notice you're there and still getting to their feet. Upon throwing in the burning oil flask straight into the room and throwing it, in a sense, hitting them on the floor, missing your target, but still firing off and causing the room to, in a sense, oil to fly everywhere, catch a light. You, in a sense, outright murder one of them. And the bottom's gone. The other ones are now looking, now can clearly see that you're there at the door and begin putting the flames and begin to turn to you. And you just roll initiative.
Holy shit, I actually rolled slightly well for once.
Everybody's getting 17.
Okay.
Hold on, no, it's me and him.
I got 22.
Begin. We shall begin. Bridget, you have just heard. You've in a sense seen Craven hand Senric an item, and you do see the glow of a light, so you could assume you know what's happening. Here's a throw, a smash, a whoof, and you hear someone screaming, and now people like pattering, trying to put stuff out.
Okay, well, I can't really do anything from where I'm at, so I'm just gonna kind of be at the back of this queue and be like, what the fuck is going on up there?
Okay. So that's what you're going
Just
to
hold
do.
back. Don't worry about it. We're fine.
Okay. Senric, you're up.
All right. I'm going to throw my dagger at this one right here.
Sure. So it's a normal attack. Just throw it. You can just throw it. You take your dagger and take it out quite quickly and throw it.
There we go.
17. That is it to hit. Please. 4. Perfect. You take your first dagger. The guy in front still not trying to put out the flames. Oh shit, wrong person. Begins to put out flames, and you notice that as he's doing, not paying attention, you fling the dagger straight into the center of his chest. Died, falling straight to the floor. You still have a movement and a bonus action.
I move. Can I move all the way up here?
So,
Right here?
I will let you know if you were to go there, you will be on fire. To see the
shit.
bits that are red. So in a sense, the bits that are red on the map are in flame. Where they're standing is all... I'll move you. Watch. I'll move you.
Oh, hold on.
No. Go here.
Ooh.
Right. In flame. Where they
Can't see
are...
what's going on in there.
Where they're standing is also in partial flame. So...
Do I get damaged if I walk through them?
Yes,
to
you will
get
take
to
that.
this
You will...
spot?
Yes.
This
an act-
room is on fire.
In a sense, the room is on fire.
Can I tell what they're equipped with? What are they equipped with?
The same black armor with the black gauntlet that you've seen other members in this.
Weaponry.
Weaponry. Oh, right. So weaponry. So you see that they currently have a mace on their kind of attached to their sides and a bow sitting beside them.
Fuck. That's not what I want to hear. Can I like motion to Craven to come in?
You can motion to him, yeah.
I'm gonna grab this body here. Well, that's an action.
It'd be an action to grab him. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Are
I'm
you-
gonna try to come over here and motion. Yeah, motion Craven.
Sure would be handy if the bow person was up front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
Craven, you're up. You've just seen Senric signal to you to, in a sense, come in.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go here against the wall. That won't let me. Okay.
Where you wanting to go?
I just want to go one space down from where I am against that wall. But that's
You
okay.
won't be able to, in a sense, you can't. It's a very narrow thing, but
It's
but
all
I-
good.
Yep.
So the one at the bottom is straight up just in flames.
Yeah.
100
So
they're burning.
straight up in flames. So
And I've got direct line of sight to him, so I couldn't kill him easy. But I'm worried
going
about this guy.
to- I'm going to Eldritch Blast the one back.
sure. Roll
There
to
we
hit,
go.
please. And that is a hit. Roll damage.
Let's see if I roll higher than a 2 this time.
No, you roll the 1.
Oh,
That's
no.
fucking brilliant. So you in a sense kind of raise your hand, stick up, fire Eldritch Blast. You in a sense blast this person. You hit them square in the face, scorching the part of their face, and they fall to the floor. Unconscious. Anything else you wish to do?
I'm just gonna point at the one at the back of the room and be like, "You're next, bitch."
Okay. So that you done.
Yeah.
So these skeletons will kind of make their way, but Bridget can't get past you, and then stuff, and look at you like kind of weirdly, like what? Who? Kind of like strangely staring at you. Dead.
I'm just gonna give him the side eye, like.
El
close your
Nino,
fucking
you're up.
turn, Bone man.
I'm gonna come in after.
Uh-huh.
I can't see the last person, so I'm gonna hold my action in case the moment he comes into view, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Yep.
The moment he comes into view.
Perfect.
And
Oh, sorry.
for my bonus action, I am going to cast Bardic Inspiration.
Perfect.
Senrit.
Okay, so on this person's turn.
Who did you cast inspiration on?
Senric.
Okay,
Okay, cool. I think I still have it from last time. I don't know. I never used it. It's probably run out by now.
it would have ran out. So
I don't know what it does.
Right. I'll let you know now. On this person's turn, they die due to the flames killing them, which ends initiative.
All right.
Instantly kills them. Also,
have-
Let's agree that my
Sure.
ideas are great.
that's brilliant. We're going to take a short break because I'm desperate. I need a drink. So if you want, go and grab a drink right now, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes.
I did nothing for that whole initiative round, and it wasn't even my fault.
I wasted I wasted an inspiration. I only have 3 per long rest.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I love it when the party do this sort of shit.
Question, DM,
Yes.
Almighty One. When does our temp hit points run out?
An hour into the gate, and so they last an hour. Well, that's for me to know, not for you to know, but an hour. So they've still got them. So it's not been an hour yet.
Okay.
I'll let you know as soon as your temp hit points run out.
Yes, please
Clear this room
inform.
and kill everyone in it.
Watch, we're gonna run into the final boss room, and it's gonna be like, "Hey, your temporary hit points have diminished." To be like, "No!"
Imagine. Brr.
Yeah, Bert's gonna be like, you guys arrived just in time for.
So I love it when like that. I love that sound like I love that they're Nova just throwing that, and I'm like, okay, and they'd fucking oh shit.
Quickest round of initiative ever.
That was quick. Like you in a sense done max damage there with the fire. Like oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
damn.
Right. Anyhow, so everyone ready?
We're
Yeah.
ready.
Am I ready?
So I guess in reverse order. we're gonna-
Yeah, I'm guessing. I guess I just see them start backing up, and I'm like, okay, I guess we're going to stay now.
Are there anything good on these bodies? Any gold?
No,
anything?
there's nothing of value on their bodies. Just the
What?
Just blood and despair.
black.
Why
The black.
are cultists so poor?
Well, when you think about it.
God sustains them.
Yep. Okay, so are you going to this door?
Did you just check the sarcophagus? Was there? Oh, well, you can't go in the room, can you?
It's on
Says-
fire.
Okay.
There's- You can't get in it. Eventually,
Ah, really
it's
nice
literally
on fire.
fucking burning. Okay, so
Captain
What?
Methane, isn't he?
oh, you're yeah, yeah.
Rob was like, oh wait.
Nah, the methane's too far away. Right. So, Bridget, you are That's what I did. Bridget, you arrive at this door. It's closed.
Yes. Can I open it?
Sure. So you open the door.
No, you lack that skill.
Slowly.
Well,
slowly.
can
Not.
you?
I don't literally just like ninja kick the door in.
Shoot the door
Okay.
down. Some bitches. Top fire.
We're a SWAT team at this point. We just clear.
I want to shoot something.
Let's do this. Okay.
All right, everybody,
So-
clear.
Okay.
Upon
I go
opening the
open
door, you notice that there's 4 flicking torches on the wall, illuminating the crypt. In the middle of this is occupied by an open stuffed sarcophagus. The sarcophagus bears no carvings or other ornamentations, but is full of humanoid skulls and bones. 60 dusty bedrolls lying around on the floor.
So this is where those assholes sleep and keep their skulls.
Oh.
Is this where they keep their? Is this where they make their skull flails?
This is where they do each other's hair. and put
Maybe.
skulls on.
Maybe we should grab some and make our own.
Wait,
I'm
so
tapping
this
up-
is just full of skulls?
Do you think
Skulls
they keep
and
guests in
beds.
here?
Can I just pick up a skull and throw it at the wall?
Yeah, you go in the thing, pick up skull, foot the wall, shatters.
I look at him and I'm like, Craven.
Craven
that
just
is
looked at his hand.
disrespectful.
Sweet.
Hmm.
I came here to break some skulls. Okay. Is there anything else in that sarcophagus? If we rummage around underneath the pile of skulls and bones.
No. You, in a sense, can rummage around and stuff. It's literally, when you can, in a sense, make it, it's just full of skulls and bones.
Do we have bedrolls?
Yes.
Can we take these bedrolls?
Yes.
Everyone I don't want to get the
Okay,
bedroll by
forgot,
default.
forgot.
So this room was boring.
Okay.
Yep. I'm never entering a room first ever again because that
So,
was the most
Are you making your way out
shitty
the room? Okay.
experience ever.
Quite
Upon
frankly, I
making
agree.
upon making
Yeah.
your way out, Bridget, just wait there a second.
Ah,
You notice that you start to notice that strangely one of the skeletons is in a sense both skeletons are here and here.
uh-huh.
A third skeleton starts to come down the stairway with what looked to be a female tiefling behind him.
Wait, is that the bitch that we left like earlier?
Hey, she woke up.
We got a
Him.
companion.
Okay.
Now for the romance subplot.
I guess I approach and I say, looks like you're feeling better.
So upon approaching her, you see the female, still very badly damaged, but in a sense limping. And she's kind of looking at you and says, "Is this your skeleton friend?"
I'm gonna sort of, yep, commanded it to defend it.
Yes, it was quite startling when I regained consciousness. But it
Hope it didn't freak you out.
it did a little bit, but it didn't hit me, and it looked at me, and then after a few minutes, it murmured the words, "Follow me. I'll take you to my creator." And I followed
Why
it.
did your accent just go Italian?
Shut up!
Yeah, I said,
Shut up.
yeah, he doesn't look like much, but he's got a big heart.
Stuff. So, and she's like looking at yous and stuff. She recognizes that you can tell that she kind of relaxes a bit because I think she was expecting someone else, but seeing yous, she relaxes and feels a little bit safer.
Can we beckon her to follow us back to this boring room?
So she will follow you back to the room. The
Oh,
skeleton,
the boring room.
knowing that she's with you, will stay at these stairs here and kind of just look.
I am
Defending.
also gonna stay at the stairs here because I'm befuddled by the hell they want to go back to that boring room.
Sure, so you just take the stairs of skeleton. So you, in a sense,
Because we know
Bridget.
it's empty. Because we know it's
You-
empty.
in a
There's
sense,
bedrolls,
Bridget-
we can sit
Yeah.
down.
So Bridget, you're kind of standing there with 3 skeletons and stuff while the rest of the party enters the room to the south.
And I'm gonna sort of quietly command the skeletons to defend the stairs and hallway.
Yep. So the skeletons automatically go into defensive stances and stuff. The female tiefling follows you in, and in a sense, when she follows, she kind of goes in. She kind of sees one of the bedrolls, and she kind of like sits down on it, and you can tell she's exhausted. She's barely conscious, if that makes sense. So she's kind of like fading in, and you can tell that she's struggling to stay awake here, but she is, in all intents and purposes. Lucy can speak, but for how long you don't know.
So, since I look remarkably like a tiefling in some ways, I'm probably the best one
Mhm.
to have this conversation.
Just so
Yep.
I'm
probably not in the mood.
yeah. Nonyo's freaking out in the corner.
Yep.
Senric's hyper because his firebolt has worked.
Yep.
Um,
I'm like
And I'm
super
just gonna-
excited. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
I'm just going to say, okay, so obviously know where we found you.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, do you know how you got there?
She looks at you and says, "This is I have no idea how I got there. I was walking home late one night and these men in dark robes jumped me. I tried to fend them off, but there were too many of them, and the next thing they put a bag over my head, started beating me, and the next thing I knew when the hood was removed, I was here being dragged through God knows what, a stinking pile of mess, ending up in that room there. He did horrible things to me. She can tell that she's now thinking about it. She's like, starts to think back at it, and she starts to like rock back and forth as if like sort of like PTSD that
Yeah.
she's starting to relive it. And it says the other man, I noticed he was in that room. I take it he didn't make it.
Yeah, we didn't make it in time, fortunately.
It was a shame.
Oh.
He took most of the torture and stuff, telling him to torture him instead of me, but he didn't listen and stuff. The way they killed him as well was outright barbaric. It was disgusting. No, you can tell that she's starting to relive what she just went through.
Okay, so
As a sense of, because she's not wearing anything basically.
She's literally
as a
just
sense of-
wearing. Mhm.
Yeah. As a sense of decency, I offer her my coat because I wear one over my normal stuff.
Yeah, you
Offer
put the
her my coat to comfort her and to make her feel more comfortable.
so
am I still dragging around the robe that I stole?
yes,
Probably.
yeah.
I'm gonna throw her that to wrap herself up into.
Yeah, so use in a sense, give her the robe and the jacket. She kind of curls up in it and stuff, and then she kind of goes, "Says, why are you here? What brings you to this place and stuff? Like, who even are you?" And she's kind of like wondering like why you are in a sense, like why you are here, and she's like, "Wait, are you with them? Are you?"
No need to fear.
Hmm?
We are basically a band of idiots that took on a job to investigate the disappearances in the city, and it's led us here.
Okay.
I just say basically we're getting paid a lot to kill them.
She kind of looks at you and
That's
stuff, and kind of relaxes and stuff.
I'm going to show her the badge.
Okay, you show the badge. Upon showing the badge, she relaxes a lot. In a sense, she was tense. She kind of relaxes. She kind of looks and stuff and says, "Finally, people are here to save us." Did you find anyone else, or is it just only me?
We found one other man, and that went poorly.
Okay, so she kind of looks and says, "So I'm the lucky one."
I'm
And stuff.
just gonna back up.
Yep.
He's kind of all over me.
Yeah. Yeah. So she then.
The other man we found attempted to help us, and things got messy in a fight.
She kind of looks and says, She kind of looks at you and stuff. She looks and kind of says, "I'm in no fit state to assist you and stuff." And you can clearly see that she's barely keeping conscious right now. She also then says, "I best introduce myself. My name is Van der Riet. I am a simple. I'm a simple. You can probably guess a simple tiefling, and stuff." She kind of like starts to describe what happened and stuff. She also then mentions this. It says, have you killed them all? Are they gone? Are they still here?
We've killed every single one we've seen so far.
She kind of looks in the center of leaf and stuff. She says, she kind of says, there was something strange going on. Every time they left the room that she kind of looks, try to see the skeletons are here. Your skeleton companions. She kind of looks kind of weirdly. Every time someone went that way, I would hear sounds to be a very large, heavy stone scraping sound.
Okay.
Oh.
Very large stone scraping
hidden
sound,
doorway.
but I don't know. They would, as I said, when I was when they were doing stuff in the chair, like one would go out, and I would just hear this almighty loud noise.
So
I don't know if I don't know where it came from, but it was whenever they would leave that door directly in front of me and she closed it, within a few minutes I would hear a heavy moving of something heavy, and then people would come in and then went out. It's it's very confusing, and you can see she's starting to fall very, very slowly back unconscious.
I'm just going to say I see it seems there may be a door.
All right, now we got to revisit every room that we've been in and do perception checks.
So after she kind of says this, Senric, she's sitting obviously beside you because you just put your coat and something on.
Mm-hmm.
She
I'm
begins
assuming
to
she's
fall.
sitting like around here.
Yeah, well, whoever's in a sense, I would say right now Senric, because he's gone. You put your robe over Knuckles, and Senric put the coat over, and she begins to fall onto the thing, falls unconscious.
You know what? I'm gonna say to Nock, hey, give me like your tooth or a hair or something, right?
Mhm.
And I'll guard her for now. And if something happens, you just send me a message, and I will be right there.
So it's up to you.
Yeah, I can do that.
So you.
I'm going to once again pull out one of my back molars.
Yeah, because after all, I've been healed a little bit, but I'm still pretty badly hurt. So I'm gonna try to protect her as the last stand if something happens.
Okay, so you're going to stay there to protect her. Okay, so what is the rest of the party going to do?
I am going to just, if she's still conscious at all,
Barely.
say you're going to be. I'm just going to say you're going to be safe with our friend Senric.
Upon you, that's the last words in a sense she hears before falling unconscious.
Okay.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I'm
I think the
going to.
best place to look would probably be maybe in this dead end. I don't know.
That dead end's probably good lead, but you.
So the skeletons will naturally move the way.
Moving. I'm obviously gonna notice they've come out without the tiefling, and I'm gonna be like, "What the hell have you done?"
Oh, I'm just going to say
But
she's
anything.
passed out. Senric's keeping watch on her. She
Yep.
seems pretty traumatized by what's happened.
Senric's not keeping watch on her. Senric's right here.
Oh no, I'm right here.
You got their names mixed up, Kim.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
I'm El Noño.
Oh, no.
El Nonyo's. Yeah, so there's a Nonyo and Kraken are beside you right now.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Right, okay. So I asked them, what's the plan now? Are we leaving this place? Are we
I'm going to say
taking the
she
tiefling
mentioned,
somewhere?
she mentioned the sound of a large stone door that they kept coming out of somewhere within this hallway or one of these rooms. So it seems there's more to this place than what we've seen.
Ah, okay.
So we're going to have to try and find that.
Let's go.
If you want to check the boring room, and I'll check this pathway down here, maybe.
Okay, I'll go check the boring room.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to go check the north room.
you're in a sense, what are you trying to find where this large stone door is? From what you can only guess.
Yeah, like a trigger or something that we can
What did
push
she
or,
say
like,
about
pull.
where she
So-
said she was in the prison room, right?
She was in the prison.
yeah.
So yeah, so she was in the prisoner room. Every time that one of them left the door to the north, obviously the door was closed behind them. Within about, she said, no more than a couple minutes, she would hear a very loud noise of a door, large stone, something moving. Now,
I would
that's
say
all you
check
got.
The dead end.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll do
Okay.
Dead end
some
right there.
Okay,
perception.
so perceptions on all the people who are looking and stuff. So that would be El Nino,
So I'm-
Craven, and Bridget.
Yeah, I'm just giving ideas, and
Hmm?
and Bridget's getting them.
Okay.
Fuck!
Okay.
That's two in a
So
row! That's two in a row!
so El Nino, we'll do you
I'll
first.
roll shit.
Are you looking? I'm guessing you're looking at the dead end here.
Yeah, I'm just checking the walls for like any triggers or
Okay.
like buttons or just anything like to try and.
Yep. Looking
open
and
it. That would
investigate.
open the
Looking.
door.
Yep. Looking at the door, looking around all this part. This in a sense looks to. It's like the face in a sense what the dungeon's made out of. The straight limestone that the dungeon is made out of. There doesn't look to be anything on this dead end.
That's it. I'm stepping away
So,
from her just
Bridget-
for 5 minutes to check.
Okay, so Senric, in a sense, knowing Bridget's there, you come and out and investigate. Bridget, having a look round this room, this looks to be, as in a sense, a
Fuck.
a room
We're all
that
rolling
is
through shit.
perfectly like, in a sense, it's like there's no like seams, if that makes sense. So it's like a flush seam wall all the way around. Doesn't look, in a sense, that it's nothing of.
Can I look more closely at the lantern things on the wall?
Okay. Sure. Give me an investigation check. Send Craven. Looking around this room, there doesn't look like to be anything here. It looks to be the same wall structure all the way around.
Okay, can I specifically look for drag marks on the floor to see if they were moving the sarcophagus, maybe?
Okay, you want to look at that? Sure. Give me a perception check to see if that stuff. Bridget, upon investigating the torches, they look to be torches. Craven, looking around the sarcophagus doesn't look like it's been moved. In that room, it looks solid. It's also rock.
Can I, while looking at torches, like, can I attempt to pull them to see if it like
They
a
come.
lever?
Yep, they come straight out. They're literally just torches.
Right. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna check this room. Is the fire down?
By now,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fire's gone out. The fire's gone out. Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to check this room for anything suspicious.
Sure. Give me a perception. 19.
Right.
Upon investigating this room, this looks to be nothing suspicious here. Most of the stuff in this room has been burnt, and there looks to be nothing suspicious in this room.
So I just admire my handiwork, basically.
Pretty much.
So, are we completely ruling out that it is that sarcophagus in the north, and that woman may have come out?
I haven't checked the sarcophagus in this room
Well,
yet.
that's what I checked. I checked up here.
Yeah, but like, could that be the source of the sound?
I'm gonna do another perception check on the sarcophagus in this
Sure.
room.
Yep. Looking at the sarcophagus, in a sense, the sarcophagus is heavy. It hasn't been moved. You do see footsteps around it, but they're like people putting stuff in. Doesn't look like it's moved.
Oh, what kind of stuff in? Because that's interesting to me.
It's from like putting the skulls in.
Oh,
Okay, what you gonna do?
not interesting anymore.
Can I? So she definitely said it was the door to the north, right?
Yeah, so the door to the north.
Yeah.
She said that they would close the door in no more than a couple of minutes, a minute, 2 minutes after closing that door, that she would hear the sounds of large stone moving.
Okay, so I'm gonna run over and regroup with everyone and say, like, look, let's check everywhere that could be a hidden door. So let's check like here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check here. You know, right here.
Yeah.
Right
I'm
here.
Right.
gonna look all across
Okay.
the walls in this kind of this hallway
Okay.
area.
So, from what I'm now establishing, this is what you're going to do. You're going to work from the door, work your way down the corridors, investigating the walls, the floors, everything to see if you can
Yeah.
find what looks to be a door.
Yeah.
Understood. So
So let's say me and Senric split up. If we both start where I am right now, and he goes left, and I go right into the room.
If I go this way,
Yeah, and like you follow like the north wall all the way around, like we're doing
Okay.
a maze.
okay. Okay.
you do
I
perception.
I would need you, in a sense, to do perceptions. Okay.
Fuck.
Everyone,
getting low rolls.
everyone does it here.
All low rolls.
Everyone.
Everyone that's looking does it.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
I'll look as well. Okay.
Okay.
We're all getting low rolls.
Well, Kim didn't. Kim didn't.
No, I
Kim
didn't.
got a fucking good one.
Kim
Right.
aced it.
So, Senric, upon investigating where you are, you don't notice anything. Craven,
Alright.
upon investigating where
That's
you
it,
are,
I'm regrouping
you
back
see
with-
nothing.
to watch out for him.
El Nino, you see them looking at these walls. You begin looking, but see nothing. Bridget,
Okay.
Yes.
you start investigating the walls where you are. Upon walking down the
Yes.
stairs, you notice not, and you start to notice that we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Without, in a sense, you're not paying attention, but you miraculously look down. Upon looking down, you notice that there looks to be footsteps walking north from where you are.
Okay.
I was right.
With footsteps walking this way, like
Okay.
straight into a wall.
Can I have a closer look at the wall itself?
So, looking at the wall, you then, it takes you a minute, but after a few minutes, you notice that when you're looking at the steps on the floor and looking at the wall, you're like, there's nothing here. But then when you start to like put your hand out and run it, you notice that there is a very, very faint like, seam
Mm-hmm.
going up the wall. Very, in a sense, you feel it. You don't see it because obviously
Yeah.
there's not light, but your dark vision can see so much. You feel it more than you can see it.
Okay. While I'm feeling, can I feel any sort of like buttony type of things, like any part of the
No.
wall that maybe? Okay.
No.
Can I push the wall?
Sure. You want to give it a push.
Yeah.
1 second. Okay. You give it a push. Upon doing so, you start to hear this of stone starting to drag.
Ooh. I'm gonna shout out to the rest of them. I think I've found the door.
Gonna head over.
Yep. So upon and then you all noticed that Bridget has began to push this heavy bit of stone right, and you can hear the of the stone moving,
Skeletons, assist.
leading into this. The skeletons subconsciously come to your aid and begin to stack up.
I meant assist to push the door, but okay.
Oh no, the door. In a sense, Bridget here is pushing this door. She's the only one that, in a sense, only one person can do this. She's pushing this door.
Yes.
And then opening it.
I look back to the guys behind me and I say, is someone keeping an eye on the tiefling?